Now, Vic, you're always trying these sort of harebrained get-rich-quick schemes, and as I
Sucker
understand
for
it,
'em.
you've got a new proposal for our listeners.
I do. I mean, look, we got sex on the brain tonight. It's been Mardi Gras. It's been your safe schools. And I mean, it's all that's been commenting on the actions of others. But what I'm all about is giving guidance. I like to give guidance. I like to I like to take the fun bus out on Mardi Gras night. I like to give a lot of guidance to you, and I do that. I do that on a weekly or fortnightly basis. And whenever you ring me on the phone and ask me for a bit of advice. But what I want to do is give a bit of advice to the listeners. And
An educational program of our own.
indeed, I mean, yeah, it's like the Safe Schools program, but it doesn't necessarily.
It's worth 8 million.
Sorry.
It's worth 8
Oh,
million.
I like that. No, look, I expect to be reimbursed. I expect to be, compensated for the knowledge that I hand out, and then, look, that will come. The money always comes. The money always comes to the man with knowledge, and I've got plenty of knowledge on these aspects. So, what I'd like to do is introduce my kind of, it's not a safe schools program. It's kind of a great roots program. It's a program that, I make no legal or contractual guarantees on results. But I mean, it's about, it's about getting some roots. It's about getting some action. And anyway, it's a thing that I've done. And, let's segue into that.
For a long time I've seen a problem all around. Young men who don't know how to get a root, don't even have the faintest idea, freeze up when they see a woman and start stammering, stuttering, like a fucking spoon. I want to talk to you about your wanking. It started okay, didn't it? Once a day, just in the morning after Mum left for work. Tasteful little flicks of young models cavorting together on the beach. But it got darker, didn't it? And it got more frequent too. Takes up the whole day now, doesn't it? How that happened, I don't know. You tell me. But I saw you yesterday beating off into a dumpster behind the Stop and Shop. What was that in your hand? I couldn't tell. It was wrapped in a brown paper bag. One day you're going to tell me what was in that bag. I know, you're not ready yet. In your own time. But you're going to tell me. It's enough, Mr. Supreme Gentleman, Mr. Pony Boy. Wipe the cum off the keyboard, get your hands out of your pants, and get the dunny rolled back to the dunny. But Vic, I hear you say, I'm okay, I've got my hentai and my 2D Wi-Fi. I'm just into geek culture. I'm a nerd, a harmless nerd. I'm not hurting anyone. Shut up, just shut up. Let me talk now. You've talked enough. You've jacked off enough. I don't know what those Japanese things are. I don't want to know what those Japanese things are. It just sounds weird and strange to me. Like sushi. My test on anything is, would you be okay with saying this stuff to Clint Eastwood or John Wayne? Or would you? If you would, no problems. If you'd be okay with going up to John Wayne and going, sorry John, I'm not joining your posse to hunt down the bad guys and get the Indians, because I want to spend a bit more time with my Jap magazines and my Cowboy Bebop. Okay, if so, then no worries. Stay away from my copyrighted Rooting Kings program. But if you do see a problem, then come with me. I can show you a better way. I call my program Rooting Kings. I'm a Rooting King. Now I can hear you Yanks saying, Vic man, what is a Rooting King? Well, mate, it's a bloke who gets a lot of roots, like me. I'm the bloke who gets all the roots around here. Now, if you follow my program, you might get a few roots yourself. Now, you won't be getting the same calibre of roots that I do. No way, I'm not a fucking miracle worker. But you'll do a whole lot better than you do now, mate. So do me a favour. Google the words hot chicks. Okay? You got it? Yeah, I know the keyboard's sticky. I know it's hard to navigate. Use your tissues to wipe that up. Now, click Images. Now, do you see those girls there dancing and prancing on the beach like naked butterflies? They look so close, don't they? You could almost touch them, couldn't you? There's a blonde one, and there's a brunette as well. Yeah, that blonde's got big tits, doesn't she? You want to get your hands on those, don't you, pony boy? Well, you know what? I can bring those girls right into your computer room. Better yet, I can bring them right into your bedroom. They're going to do you no good in the computer room, are they? What are you going to do, play fucking World of Warcraft with her? Is that your plan? Pathetic. But you can do better. So if you want to be a rooting king like me, then follow me. Now, it's going to cost you a bit of money. There'll be a few manuals, a course of seminars. You're going to have to buy my branded nutritional supplements, my hair care products, and my clothing line. But if you want to be a king, you've got to spend like a king. Now, the first few seminars will be free as long as you sign up to my program. Okay, first lesson starts next week.